Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and it's time to take a look at this upcoming weekend and next week. It's going to be very interesting. We have a couple of storm systems that's going to produce a lot of wintry weather, but the first one is going to bring down a lot of cold air right out of the Arctic, and temperatures over most of next week will be well below normal. In fact, I think some temperatures will drop below the zero mark here in the Midwest. And that's also going to produce wind chill factors certainly well below zero. So it's going to be some dangerously cold air moving on in. First, let's talk about our Saturday, Friday, Saturday, or mainly Saturday for that matter, and it's going to get wet. Mainly rain across most of the Midwest, but then as it pushes its way towards the east, especially the mid-Atlantic region, you could be looking at a major snowstorm for Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, as well as even North Carolina could see quite a bit of snow out of this system. Something we're going to have to keep an eye on, and then it's going to move a little bit more east-northeast. So those of you up in Massachusetts, even on Sunday, could be looking at quite a bit of snow. So it's something I have to keep an eye on as well. After that, that system is going to tap that Arctic air, and that Arctic air will settle all the way down to the Gulf Coast. That's where it gets interesting for the next system, and that's going to be moving along the Gulf Coast. And with cold air in place, it looks like those of you in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, as well as the Carolinas could be looking at a lot of snow as well as a lot of ice, and it may even sneak its way into the northern portions of Florida. And now it looks like the time frame on that will be late Monday and on into early Wednesday morning, with the bulk of it happening on Tuesday as well as Tuesday night. Once again, that could be some significant winter weather. I do expect winter storm watches and possibly warnings to be issued as we work our way towards the Monday time frame. But the key for next week will be the bitter cold that these two systems are going to work its way down out of the Arctic and then produce, again, a lot of wintry weather. After that, it looks like we may be seeing a little bit of a warm up by week's end, for just in time for the next system to work its way in for next weekend. But again, make sure you are prepared. If you're going outside, make sure you wear a lot of layers and do not stay out long. Again, dangerously cold air working its way into the eastern half of the U.S. I'll update you on the next developing storms in just a few days. Until then, I'm George, the Weather Dad.